It is officially day 25 of my self-image improvement challenge, and on day 24 previously, I have exceptional results, and it was an incredible improvement from last Saturday's on my self-image improvement challenge, because last Saturday I was completely distracted by things that had nothing to do with my purpose. So I set the intention of to not be distracted, cut all the distractions out, and focus solely in on my purpose right now, which is my self-image improvement challenge, to improve my self-image so I can actually see myself as the type of person worthy enough, who worked hard enough to achieve his goal. And that's exactly what I did. My priority with this challenge is to visualize myself successful as much as possible to the best of my ability, so that I can think from his perspectives, feel from his perspective, and actually believe that I'm already there. I'm already that type of person, and I've already got what I'm desiring right now. As a result of improving my self-image for well over 20 days, over 3 weeks now, I have actually made massive progress. And if you look in the habit trackers on screen, you can see how much I've been improving, especially when doing my goal obsession. On the screen, on your page on the right, on the far right column, where all those ticks are, the more ticks I get, that means the more focused I am on my goal, and the more times I actually visualize myself successful, vividly feel like I'm already successful, and experiencing the reality of already having my desire. And now every time I work in this goal, I have so much enjoyment. The work is starting to feel easier and easier. I'm becoming much more productive. I'm making much more long-term better decisions. I'm becoming much more consistent. And I truly believe that when I keep this up, I will be on track to achieve my goal. And I mean that. My goal right now is to make $2,000 in the month of December this year from this YouTube channel in ad revenue. I believe I'm on track to achieve that. And the more times I actually visualize it, assume I've already got that reality, then I have already achieved it. In my mind, I have to achieve it mentally, believe I've already achieved it physically, then success will become inevitable, because I will work relentlessly hard to make it a fact. Again, if you look at the habit trackers on screen, you can see how well I did yesterday, and I believe I developed my focus. I have actually ticked off all of the habits that I needed to tick off, and even though, if you count how many ticks I've got in my goal obsession on my far right, on this side of the screen, hopefully I'm pointing at it, I actually don't have as many ticks as yesterday, but that's still fine, because I still met with a challenge. I still faced a dark obstacle ahead of me that could have took up a lot of my attention, just like it did last week, and just like it's done plenty of times before. I did not want that to happen again. And it didn't. And I'm very proud to say that I actually had the focus to only focus on my goal, to give my goal the only attention it needs. I need to reward myself so much more. Be grateful. Be so proud of the progress you're making. Even if you just make one tiny improvement, give yourself a pat on the back. Reward yourself. Make yourself so grateful. Be grateful for everything you do every single day. And trust me, you will make much better progress, because you'll actually start to see yourself as someone who's actually who's improving so much more, and who's building so much consistency in his improvement and in his work. You are unstoppable. You need to actually make sure that you're proud of the results and the improvement you're making, so that you can make much bigger and better improvement for the long term later down in the future. Just remember this one thing. This is a realization I have made whilst improving my self-image. If you want to change your outside world, like actually change your social life, change how much work you put in, change how much results you get. You have to change your mind, spirit. You have to change what's inside of you so that you can change what's on the outside of you. Because when you actually change the inside, you're actually programming for success. You're actually programming to actually make things work for you instead of against you. Because every time you go and change your outside results, how much work you do and how much money you make and stuff like that that's on the outside, that's not solely who you are, it will feel like you're working upstream against the flow of the river. You'll be fighting against it. It's not going to work. And you might feel more disciplined in the moment, but for the long term, you'll lose consistency, just like I have before starting my self-image improvement challenge. You have to visualize yourself successful. That is one of the key priorities to success. Every successful person has done it. Why would it be any different from you? We all need to do this if we truly want to achieve success that we've been desiring for so long. How much do you want it? You have to want it enough to actually put in the work. And I want you to achieve the success that you have in life, that you are dreaming of in life, because I'm on track to achieve it right now. I want everyone to get on this boat and actually make the most of their lives. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially, everything. In all directions. I will be supporting you, assisting you as much as possible, giving my advice, helping you, building the habit of staying accountable when building your self-image and updating it to be the required to actually see yourself as the type of person who accomplishes his massive desire. I'll see you all on day 25 of my self-image improvement challenge.